Welcome back. Welcome back to another live, guys. Super excited to be here. It's 4:30
National
p.m.
break.
stream now. That's a good thing. Anyway, today we'll be talking about the international break games, the World Cup qualifiers. That's what's going on right now. Portugal
Yeah,
won 5-0. Ronaldo scored 2 goals. Joao Felix
yeah.
scored. Cancelo
Goals.
scored.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
also the England game. England won Andorra. That was 2-0. Declan Rice
yeah.
scored, and then there was
Okay.
an own goal as well. Interesting. I
Mm.
mean, not much in general is happening across football. There was a whole, I guess,
Out of
whole lot of
yeah,
news like last week surrounding
mm,
transfers and deadline day, and then all that has
yeah.
kind of died
Die
down
down.
now that the
Yeah,
transfer
which
window
is
at
good,
least
right?
in
Close.
some of the leagues
We
are
can
closed.
have
Even
our peace. We can have our peace and sanity now.
yeah, people can have their peace and sanity. But now is the
Every
international break,
moment
and
you're scrolling off from Fabricio every second, checking
yeah,
Twitter every
it's
second,
not like
right?
Fabrizio was the most reliable transfer news journalist, right? I even
Right.
had to start following Oystein and looking for more new
Honestly,
journalists
yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah.
The new time is your shower time. Oh my days, magnifico.
Oh my
Yes, our new
days.
stream time. We are trying to accommodate all the guys, that stream with us from around the world and stuff. SSB, welcome to the stream. Anyways, what do you guys think about today's games? Did you watch any of the game? England, Portugal.
It's nice. You listen to
Yeah,
us
the
as you
gym. Yeah, just really listen
as
to us
you
this
walk
as
out.
we proceed. But yeah, what did you watch any of the games today? The England
I
Andorra
think
game
for
or the
me,
Portugal game?
bits of the England game, but
Hmm.
really was a waste of my time. I'll
Why?
be honest with you, because I was really seeing nothing. It felt like Andorra is a team they should be beating comfortably.
Hmm.
It felt like I didn't watch the Ireland Hungary. I didn't
Ireland.
watch that one.
Okay.
I know it ended in a draw though. So it feel like, how do I say it now? I don't know if the players get what Tuchel is trying to do,
What is Tuchel trying to
or
do?
maybe one thing I know about Tuchel is
Mm,
Tuchel has never really cared about the style of play. Tuchel has never really cared, or I'll be honest with you, because he was our coach, right? He's
yeah.
never really cared about, oh, we won 7-0 or we won 2-0. There was
Mm-hmm.
even a press conference that he actually said it, right? If you win five, if you win, I don't know the score he mentioned. If you win 4-0, you win four, a win is a win. Let's move on. Move on to the next. But it just feels like it's just like they're in emergency mode all the time. Feels like they don't know what they are doing. Feels like I didn't pick on Rashford.
No, no, no. He
I
said,
didn't,
"Why are
he said,
you?" No, it's not you. He said, "Why are you
okay,
picking to City?
oh,
Why is he using Rashford?"
yes, that's another exactly. So the question now
Mm,
is it just picking people based on, and that's how Tuchel is. People don't
mm-hmm,
get it, but Tuchel then will pick Aspilicueta over somebody. Let's say Gusto was there that
mm,
time. He'll
yeah.
pick Aspilicueta over Gusto. But he just because he just trusts the profile of Aspilicueta,
I can't believe
right?
Madueke is in the team too.
Yes,
That's
that's
actually a good
another
point.
person. So the first thing, why is Henderson in the team? There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that you can look and say, why are these guys in the team?
But who else will you be calling
Eh,
up? Because Kopama is injured. Who else should he be
true.
calling up?
Obama is
If he doesn't call Rashford, who does he call up?
true, true.
Anthony
But
Gordon
but
or who?
but
Who
but
else?
but Gordon was there, right?
There's no Grealish.
There's no
No
Grealish.
Grealish.
Gordon was there. Do you get? But another thing I think
That's
about,
actually
maybe
true.
if Grealish
Mm,
picks up his form
mm-hmm.
and
No
continues the way
Saka,
he's
no
going,
Palmer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's really no creativity in that team. Jude Bellingham is there, but it felt like,
Eze too
how do
was
I say
kind of
now?
like just okay, right?
It
Eze
was
was
just
he?
okay.
Yeah.
He tried. Eze tried, but I know people are critical about Eze. He was average, but Eze tried. I think it's from his shots that led to the own goal. It
Mm,
felt like he was really hustling for it, hustling for it, hustling for it. But England, I don't. So the big question I have personally, I've been trying to answer myself when I watched the game. We were critical about Gareth Southgate for 4 years. Or he's no, what am I saying? Of 4 years, he was there for almost 8 years. If I'm not wrong, he was there for almost 8 years.
he was
We're
there for a while.
critical. Yes, I think he was there for a while, but we're so critical about Gareth Southgate. But is there an underlying issue? I know Gary Southgate had his flaws in the sense that, oh, we say, oh, when it start, you go 1-0 up immediately, or towards the end, he's just bringing in a defender. Feels like he just wants to lock shop. There's some weird decisions Gary Southgate made. You reason with them, okay, the win is more important. Let's just
I think when you look at
do you
Southgate
get
and England, the major thing about Southgate and England that people were concerned about was that
yeah.
given the amount of players you had on the squad,
You
the
have
amount of
yeah,
superstars and talent, you were
yeah,
always going into games acting like a coward. It's like there was no better
yeah,
style of play.
yeah,
The
yeah.
England
Than
will score a goal and defend,
conservative,
defend,
very
defend.
conservative.
But if you
Yeah,
look at it in hindsight,
yeah,
tournament
yeah,
football is not about beautiful football. Tournament
yeah,
football is about advancing, right? So it was
yeah,
like he was playing
yeah,
a battle between you have all
yeah,
these superstars
yeah,
winning games, moving forward, and how they were winning
yeah,
games. Because you think
yeah,
about how they won certain games, especially the most recent tournament was, I think it was in the Euros, right? That he played
yeah.
in the Euros, and how
He
they
lost.
played
He
in the
lost in that
Euros
final, I
and
think.
stuff. They got all the way to the final, but how they even
Mm.
went through the competition, through the tournament, it almost felt like they
They were
scrapped
just part.
games. They were
Yeah,
just
scrapped
scrapping
themselves.
games, managing to
Yeah.
get to that final. And then look at the way Spain played, right? So
Mm.
that was what triggered that whole commentary around Southgate. So,
But even at that time, when they played, let's say Andorra, during those
mm,
those times, they played Andorra.
mm-hmm,
They were still getting four. The last three times they played Andorra, apart from this period, Tuchel has played them. They won them 4-0, 5-0, and 6-0.
mm-hmm,
Yes, even that time we're critical. Then now it feels like they are the first leg in Andorra's house was 1-0.
mm-hmm,
The second leg is 2-0.
mm-hmm,
I think it was Aston Villa's house. But the big question is this country, a country of 80,000 people.
mm-hmm.
Do you get? They don't have how do I say it now? They should not be a team that you should struggle against.
Do you feel like they
If
struggle?
if
I feel like
if
they
if
can even
before
watch the whole
if
game.
before if before
Mm-hmm,
they used to score a lot of goals. This same Andorra, that's what I'm saying. This same Andorra, when they meet small teams,
mm-hmm,
4-0, they beat them 4-0, 5-0, 6-0, the last three meetings. Do you get? Apart from this Tukul's one, right? And this Tukul's one feels like, oh, they're just trying to get by. I'm like, what's
mm.
happening? So is it the players? Is it the manager? Is it the tactics? I don't know where to even stand. I'm confused. I'm actually confused. I don't know.
Mm.
I
That's
don't know,
true.
to be
I
honest.
see what. Yeah, I see what
Or
you're
are we
saying.
just hyping them too much?
But what's there to expect from Tuchel though? Wait, because when you think about it, like Tuchel coming as the coach, I guess what was the expectation on Tuchel? Was
I
it not
think
to improve
I
style of
think
play and work with
I
the
think most
talents?
I think most England fans were expecting a better style of play, a more organized coach, and most importantly, win
Mhm,
trophies. He knows how to win trophy. He's a competition manager. I've
mm.
said this several times. Tuchel is a competition manager. He knows how to win trophies. But the
When
thing
Tuchel
is that
was first
Tuchel
appointed,
does not care about style of play. That's the mistake people are making. He doesn't care about style of play. He doesn't even care about the score. The only thing Tuchel cares about is 3 points, and he moves on. This game now, people will talk, oh, they did this. Oh, England, people will shout, it's bad, this. Tuchel doesn't care. He'll say
mhm,
they did well. They've won. They've done the job. Move on.
that's how tournament football is. That's how tournament football is.
That's
Let me
why
read
I
some of
say it's a
SSB's
tournament
comments.
football. Yeah.
2018 World Cup semi-final, 2020 Euro finalists, 2022
Mm.
quarterfinal loss to France, 2024 loss to Spain in final. That was basically what happened with Southgate. Then
Yeah.
England used to smoke these types of teams. What what England philosophy now is control. I think so.
Yeah.
In the past, the teams were great, but they didn't play together and were unorganized with no control. I guess when you look at all the talents that they have, when you look at the
Mm.
players, because England, I know the English media, they are fond of overhyping their guys and overhyping the talents that they have. But
Mm.
England, they do have some players, though. They do
Mm.
have some stars. They have Declan
Yeah.
Rice, they have Bellingham, you have
Mm.
Trent, you have all of these guys that you can call up. So it's on
Yeah.
Tuchel who he chooses to include and who he chooses to exclude. And who
Yeah.
you choose to include, who you choose to exclude has to be
Yeah.
directly linked to the style of play that you're already envisioning, or the different styles of play you're envisioning for England. So
Mm-hmm.
if he's picking all of these guys, like some of the guys he picks, I personally
Rich
don't.
James was good. Rich James was
Yeah,
good.
Rich James was good based on even his rating.
Yeah,
I'm saying it was good.
yeah, was
Me
good.
personally, I don't agree with some of the guys
Yeah,
that he left out from this
like who?
England,
Like who?
like not calling up Trent. I feel like leaving out Trent, he could have included Trent, right? There's,
But he
I
called
know
Trent the last time and tried to use him as a midfielder. Was it not Tuchel that tried that, or was it Gareth Southgate?
it was
I don't
Southgate.
know if I'm
Southgate was the one that tried
okay. It was
him as a
Southgate.
manager.
Okay. He-
Honestly,
True, true,
to me,
true,
the only
true.
team that comes to my mind that
Yeah,
plays beautiful football,
Spain, Spain.
Spain, Spain,
Yes,
and
Spain play Brazil. They
yeah,
play good football. SSB.
Spain,
Spain
Spain,
play
Spain,
good football.
Spain. Spain
Yeah,
is the only team I'll say play really. Even Argentina sometimes they play some good football. Argentina, it might not be the
Argentina's
cleanest, but
Argentina's manager has been the most consistent
yeah, they play
in the
some
way
decent
they play
football. They play
and
some
the
decent
way
football.
he does
Yeah.
everything. Right?
Mhm.
You know how they play.
So
But yeah, continue. Yeah,
yeah, that was basically what I was going to say. Like, the players that he called up, some of them,
yeah.
like Magnifico even pointed out, like Rashford. I
Rashford
don't see why Rashford was part of this
was
squad.
terrible. Was
If he
terrible.
had called up Grealish, I know
Was
people say
but
why call up
Grealish,
Grealish.
no, but Grealish had just played 2 games. But I feel
Fair enough,
going
fair enough.
forward, Grealish might replace Rashford. Might.
Wait, Anthony Gordon Gordon is not English. He's not an English boy.
He's English. He's
Is was
English.
Gordon called
Gordon,
up as well?
I
Because
don't
I'm surprised why he didn't
I don't know
call
if
Gordon.
I don't know
Anyways,
if I saw
he called some
Gordon.
good people though. He called Gibbs White. He called Ezri Konsa. He called Gordon. Gordon is part of the. Gordon came in
Yeah,
for
Gordon
Rashford. My
came.
bad.
Yeah,
Gordon came in for
yeah,
Rashford. He called Morgan Rogers,
yeah.
Livermento, Livermento too. He called Livermento. Anyway, he called some good guys. He called some good guys into the squad too. So he also has Dean Henderson,
Yeah,
Trafford. He called Trafford. He called Jet Spence. I don't know if you know Jet Spence, the
I know
Tottenham
that
boy.
space.
He
Yeah,
called Jordan Henderson, Loftus
yeah,
Cheek.
yeah.
Hmm?
You didn't use Lobster's chick today, but
Yeah, he
the
called Bowen
reason
and he
the
called
reason
Watkins. So not bad.
the reason he called the reason he called Loftus
Mm,
Cheek actually replaced Trent, right? In Chelsea, he's tried Loftus Cheek as when he played three at the back, three
mm,
four three. He used Loftus Cheek as that midfielder, that wing back. And Loftus Cheek was really good in that game, right? And most
yeah.
times he used that. But to be honest with you, he begs the question. Now
Mm,
He has Rich James, Gay,
yeah.
Dambon, and Miles Lewis Kelly in defense.
Yeah.
I think that's
Covil is
funny.
injured, right?
Coyle is injured.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Covil
he's
is injured.
injured.
That's why.
So Rich James, McGahey, Dambon,
Mm,
Miles Lewis Kelly. That's a decent defense. I don't know which other person you are putting in. Do you
yeah.
get in terms of defense? Yes. Midfield, you can
Yeah, we
argue
won.
Elliot Anderson. What was that?
Nigeria won.
Nigeria 1-0.
Yeah.
What a highlight.
Finish what you're saying.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
get to Nigeria. Finish what you're saying.
Let me just continue. So you have he had in midfield, I think he had Elliot and Declan Rice in midfield,
Yeah.
if I remember. And Declan Rice was okay, was Declan Rice was good. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? Declan
Yeah.
Rice was good. What do you call it now? Elliot Anderson. You can argue that he was, how do I say it now? He was he was he was decent, but not how do I say it? Like he's not like world class. I don't know how to explain it to you. He
Okay.
was okay. He was
I see what you're
okay.
saying.
But
Okay.
not like he's doing something that somebody people have never seen him do before. Do you get you get what I'm saying now? He
Yeah, I
was
get what you're saying.
Now the question is there any other person he could have used that he didn't call up? Like in the
When I
midfield.
look back at this, I don't know
Yeah,
which other English player you could have called up that will come in and make
yeah,
a difference that is not already injured and
yeah,
is not available to be called up, right? Because the only
yeah.
other person you're thinking is, or other people you're thinking is Saka, Palmer. Who else?
They are
Who else are
injured.
you
They are
really calling
injured.
up? They
They
are
are
injured.
injured.
So that's what I'm
So
saying.
there's
Like,
nothing you can do.
when you think about it, there's really, who else does he even call? Let me go to this SSB's comment. France is
Yeah.
pragmatic, Portugal is pragmatic, England is pragmatic, Germany was
mm,
very mechanical. Argentina is more individual brilliance. Brazil is
mm,
kind of searching for their identity. Spain is
exactly.
direct. Exactly. That's exactly how these teams are playing, to be fair. Like France, they are pragmatic, but they also have
Mm.
individual brilliance. You think about Mbappe, you think about even
Long as they are
Dembele.
pragmatic, their football is still good.
Their football is good, but they also have
Yes,
individual brilliance that can put them over the
yes,
line. Because
yeah,
that even showed in the last World Cup. If you look at the 2022 World Cup final
yeah,
specifically, Mbappe is one that's
yeah,
put them back in that game.
yeah,
Believe it or not, he put them back in that game. So at the end of the day, if you look at these international teams, I agree with
yeah,
what SSB is saying. Spain, they play really nice football. They are very direct. They are attacking. That identity is still there, and they are playing the way you expect them to play.
yeah.
But yeah, so it says Maguire in the team. Maguire, I don't think Maguire is in the team. I don't think he called up Maguire. I
I
don't
didn't
see
see
him. I
Maguire.
don't
Maybe
see
I'm
him
wrong.
in the
I didn't see
lineup at
Maguire.
all. I don't think he's in the
Mm.
team.
Maguire
Um,
wasn't there. No,
he said, did Lookman play for Nigeria?
I didn't
Nigeria's
watch.
game. I
I
actually
didn't
didn't
watch.
watch Nigeria's
I
game.
didn't watch. I didn't watch that
AB, did
one.
you
No.
watch Nigeria's game? I think maybe AB watched Nigeria's game. I didn't watch Nigeria's game, but Nigeria played. They
Yeah,
played Rwanda, I think, and they won 1-0. So say the team needs Calvin Phillips. Did Gibbs White play? Yeah, Gibbs White was subbed in.
but it did.
Why do you
It
think the
came on.
team needs Calvin Phillips? Do you think the team really needs Calvin Phillips? Well, I don't even know where. The last time
So
someone brought up Calvin
if
Phillips, they
they
said he was
okay,
injured.
look at it this way.
Mm,
If you are using Elliot and it's just me saying, if you are using Elliot Anderson and Declan Rice sitting, what creativity are you offering? Who is playing as the eight? It feels like maybe it was Declan Rice that was playing as the eight. He scored.
mhm,
Do you get? But at the same time, is there real? I don't know. I just felt like there was really no spark.
mhm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Say Phillips' profile is a deep line playmaker, but Pep, you can argue that Pep has destroyed him, destroyed his confidence, destroyed everything about Phillips. What's remaining of the brother? Is
Also,
there anything
England played
remaining?
England played 4-2-3-1. I was actually surprised that they played
Yes, they did
4-2-3-1.
play 4 to
I
3.
thought
Yeah.
Tuku would do like that 3-4-3
No,
or whatever
Tuchel is
versions of that.
flexible. He's flexible.
Fair
He
enough.
plays any formation,
Mm,
right? So, but I think based on I think the underlying problem is maybe we overrate the players themselves.
the
I
English
think
players,
so.
right? I
Yes.
don't think Foden is in the team.
No, I
Foden is
think
on the
he's
team. I don't
injured.
even think he's
Foden
fit.
should
Yeah,
be
he had like
injured.
an ankle
Foden
injury.
should be, yeah, Foden is injured. I
Yeah,
didn't see Foden. Foden is not there. Nah, Foden is not there.
yeah.
No. And I
Nigeria
think and I think the people he called up, they are decent. There's really no other person to call up. If you look at it,
Mino, right? I see what you're saying. Mino,
Mino.
Mino.
Yeah, but Mino is not playing. So how does he call him up?
Also, Mino is a bit tricky, right? Calling up Mino, it's a bit tricky. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Why is it tricky? Like
Like,
you make mistake or what?
no, just looking at the experience in the midfield. Like, who does Mino come
Mino
in?
Mino could have replaced Elliot Anderson. You
Okay,
bring
fair
in
enough,
Elliot
fair enough, fair
Anderson
enough.
later on
Okay,
in the game. That will give them more
okay,
movement. You get say England's issues in midfield. Exactly. So you
okay.
give them more spark. It feels like there was no
So, out of all the English midfielders that he could call up, he goes to call
yeah,
Henderson. Why is Henderson part of this team? That guy should not be getting a call up again. Like, he's a former Liverpool
Henderson.
player. I give him respect for that. Former
Mm.
Liverpool's captain. But I mean, the football. Like,
How
if you want to be competitive, like, why Henderson? I don't get why Henderson is on the team.
and you know
But
Henderson is 35.
I feel like he's old. He's
He's too
old.
old
Like,
to be in the
why is he
team, I'll
on
be
that team?
honest. It's 35
Yeah,
years. 35 years.
Morgan Rogers, I think he was subbed in. I don't think he started that game.
He came on like 70 something minutes, around that 70 something minutes mark, or even
So they
80. I can't
so
remember.
there are no English midfielders that are really good.
The surprise was that Watkins did not even come on. I didn't see Watkins in
He
that
didn't
game.
bring him
Watkins
in.
didn't come on.
He didn't bring
Yeah,
him in.
he could have brought Watkins on and maybe change the formation to 4-4-2. Could have gone 4-4-2, put Rashford, remove Noni, bring someone to play the other side of the four, and maybe Watkins and Kane. Kane will play like assisting Watkins. You understand? Kane will play like a 10. And the funny thing is that Kane is very people forget this thing. I know Kane is a striker, But look back in his career, Kane can play as a 10. Yes, people don't like, maybe people know. He can play as a 10. He's so creative. He can pick out a pass. Do you get? So if maybe another option for him would be, if things get hard, play
Mm.
4-4-2. 4-4-2, let Kane and the other striker be the one. So Kane can drop in to create. Because it feels like when Kane doesn't, there's no something magical from Kane or someone, then it feels like there's nothing
And
for
I just
England.
feel like if you have a
I
midfield
don't know.
where you have mostly box to box midfielders, like what SSB is saying, that the issue
Yeah.
with England, the issue is England can only produce box to box. That's Rice, Bellingham, and others are all box to box. Then why not just
Mm.
play 4-3-3? Why not just play 4-3-3 then? Right.
So who will be the three people?
Um, assuming that, and this is just me saying, assuming that Bellingham is fit, or maybe
I
when
don't
Bellingham
think I
comes
don't
back.
think I
Bellingham
saw
is not
Bellingham.
He's
I
not
don't
fit
think I
now.
saw
He had
Bellingham.
he had
Okay, he
surgery now.
didn't play.
Remember, shoulder
Oh,
injury.
so that's
Went,
okay, okay.
went
Because
for
I didn't
surgery.
see him.
So
Thought I
assuming
saw
like
him.
you
I
can
didn't
have your
see him.
guys back like Bellingham, Rice,
Yeah,
all these
yeah.
guys back, you can play a three-man midfield of Bellingham, Rice, and Easy. That could
Mm.
still work. Or
Bellingham,
Bellingham
Rice,
and
and
Easy.
Easy.
Rice being the one that kind of sits back a little
Six.
bit while the two go forward. You can also play a three-man midfield of Morgan
Mm,
Rogers, Declan Rice, and maybe somebody else. Right? You can
mm.
you can play 4-3-3 with box to box midfielders. He can also be
Yeah.
able to. The only thing is the 3-4-3. I see why he didn't use it because it's like 3-4-3 in general is a very
Mm.
limited formation because
No, you
it
can't.
requires
It
very
might work.
specific player
Miles,
profiles
Miles
that I don't
Lewis
think
Kelly will
England
work.
they have.
Miles Lewis Kelly will work in a 3-4-3 because he's used to coming into
Yeah.
midfield already. It will work. But the problem is, if you catch Miles Lewis Kelly out, there's a probability he might get a card
But also,
for
what is
just
his formation
midfield.
in possession of the ball? Because I can understand he starts with a 4-2-3-1. But did you notice his
Mm.
formation when they were in possession of the ball in attack? What did he change into?
I wasn't really. It felt like sometimes I saw four people in front, then I saw
Mm,
three, then I saw four, three, then three. Sometimes I saw that it was changing. That's why I was even confused. I'll
that's
be
not
honest, I was
possible. 4-3.
confused.
No, that would be like 4-2-4.
4-4-3. That's what you are saying is confusing, but you see, that's what I saw.
It can't be
Four,
four
they
three
have three.
four.
No, in possession when they're attacking, because
Yeah, but it can.
Honduras they were back, right?
Yeah, but it can still not be 4-3-4. There are 10 players now.
And that's 10 now.
He said
No,
4-3-4.
4-3-3. Not 4-3-4.
4-3-3. Okay.
4-3-3. Yeah,
Okay.
4-3-3.
But yeah, I mean, England, we'll see what happens with England. Let's talk about Nigeria briefly.
So no, I had one question about England before we
Okay,
go
you
to
ask the
Nigeria.
question before we go to
The-
Nigeria. Yeah.
So my own question about England is the players themselves, like, are we are they just average? Are we overrating them? Okay, from
English
this
players.
England squad, in this yes, from this England squad, how many of them will enter into, let's say, Spain, a country's squad like France? How many do you think will enter from this England squad
Before we
that
get to
he
that
called?
question, let me read some of SSU's comments.
Okay,
SSU is
read,
like,
read, read.
this is why Kane drops into midfield. They have no creativity. This might sound crazy, but puts Reece James in the midfield. James as a sitting six. Okay.
Might even work. But he argued with this with Maresca. He argued with Maresca that, oh, James cannot play midfield. He's forgotten that James played as a midfielder
Who
when he was
argued?
like
Who
18.
argued with who argued with
Tuku,
Maresca?
Tuku
Why
argued with
why why
Maresca.
why is he
I don't
arguing with
know. He
Maresca?
said Rich James is never a midfielder. He doesn't see why he should play Rich James as a midfielder. And he played
Mm,
one full season as a 4 and as a 6 when he was younger, maybe 19 in
mm,
Wigan, right?
okay. But
So
yeah,
I don't know.
going back to your question, I think a lot of it's not unusual that a lot
Yeah.
of players, English players specifically, are overhyped in terms of
Mm.
the performance. Like, of course, the English media always overhype their players and stuff, but
Yeah.
they have very good talents. They have
So
very good players.
which players would make it inside the French squad? Because I'm the only person I'm seeing is maybe just Kane.
No,
Let me pull out the
Kane,
squad he
Kane,
invited.
It's not
Mm-hmm.
about, anyways. You saying which English people make it to the French squad, you're already saying
Yes.
France have a better team
Mm.
than England. So
No, that no, we're
it's
trying.
almost like you're
Okay,
not. It's not a fair comparison. You're already saying
no,
French
okay.
players
Who
are better
would
than
you?
English
No,
players.
no. Okay, who would you replace? Do you get what I'm
But
saying?
why France team? Why
Okay, go
France
to
team?
Spain. Go to Spain. Try Spain.
No,
These
the
are
thing
the
is this.
these
I
are the
feel
big
like we should.
hitters
I
in
feel like
Europe.
we should talk about the players in England that we feel are good, are not good, but not in comparison to another team. Because if you bring another team, you're already saying that that team is better than their players are better than these players.
No, but if you are let's compare like for like.
Okay, like for like. Okay, fair enough.
France,
Fair enough.
France. Who is their striker? Is the a striker of England? Is he better? You move on.
Okay, 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 okay,
Do you
okay.
get? That's what I
All
mean
right.
when I say which of them would make it. I just compare which player is better. Do you get what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Which of
Like
them?
an example, if you bring Chomeni and Declan Rice, obviously I'll pick Declan Rice.
Hmm.
It's just me
Okay.
saying.
All right.
That's an
Let's
example.
look at the French team striker.
Or you
The
can
person that
pick
plays.
any other team.
No, no.
I didn't
Let's use
want to
France.
pick
Let's use
Spain.
France. Let's use France.
Do
Let's
you
use
get?
France.
Yeah.
Let's use France. Let's start. Okay, let's start from the keeper. Keeper for
Mm.
France. Mike Minon is their keeper. You compare
Yeah.
that to Pickford. Pickford,
I'll prefer
Minon.
Pickford.
I'll
I'll
pick
prefer
Pickford.
Pickford.
I'll pick
Yeah.
Pickford.
Yeah, I prefer
Defense:
Pickford.
Upamecano,
Mm.
Konate, Kunde, and Dean. You know Dean, right?
Who is Dean?
And I said Dean. I'm not pronouncing his name well. Digne. You know him, right? Digne.
Dig. Oh, Dinia, Luca Dinia.
Dinia, yeah, Dinia. Okay, I knew I was
Okay.
not pronouncing his name well.
Oh
Okay,
no,
you look
Luca
at
Dinia. They are all
Dinia,
better. The only person that will
Upamecano,
make it. Yeah,
Konate, Kunde.
yeah.
Kunde is really good. Yeah, the Villa player.
All
Yeah,
of them are
look at
good.
Dinia.
The
Yeah.
only, the only, the only player that I would say will try to enter in that defense, the four-man defense, will just be Rhys James. The rest, they are not better than what you just mentioned
Ezri
now.
Konsa doesn't get into French
They are
defense.
not better. They are not better than what you just mentioned. No, they are not.
Okay.
You be honest. Luka Dean is more experienced than Miles
Gehi.
Lewis Kelly.
Gehi doesn't enter this French defense.
Is Gay better than Konate?
Is Gehi not better than Upamecano?
You think so? You think so?
I think so.
I don't
Upamecano
think
is
so.
more prone to mistakes than Gehi.
Nah,
What?
Gay he played for is playing for Crystal Palace. Let's see
What
him
does
play
that
for a
matter?
bigger team. It matters, Kings. Let him play for a bigger team. Yes, Gay
So
too makes
so
mistake. It's
the
just that we
the
don't see when you play for a bigger team, your mistakes are more highlighted than when you play for a team that is smaller. Yes,
okay.
that's
Okay.
what I think. I might be wrong, but I think so.
Okay.
Do you get?
Okay. So
I
Gehi
think only Rhys James and Pickford. If you ask me,
only
Rhys
Rhys
James
James
and
and
Pickford.
Pickford.
Yes, the rest they don't make it. Miles Lewis Kelly can be on the bench,
Lewis
but
Kelly
to
doesn't
start,
even replace. Anyways, I don't. Anyways, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you're thinking just for sports, then
yeah.
that's fair. Then we go to the midfield. Kone and Chouameni for because France today play 4-2-3-1. So Kone
Okay,
and
Kone and
Chouameni,
Tchouaméni.
yeah, in place of Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson.
It's only I'll say Declan Rice will replace Tchouaméni.
Why
Do you
Chouameni and
get?
why not Kone?
Kone is good now. Have you seen him play? I don't rate Tchouaméni. I don't
You
like him.
personally have
Maybe
a
I'm
bias
biased. I'm
against. You
biased.
have a bias
I'm biased. I'm
against
biased.
Chouameni.
Actually,
Chouameni didn't
I'm
do bad
biased.
in their last game. In their last game, he did well. He even had a better rating than
Yeah,
Kone. Yeah, Kone, the
than
Juventus boy.
Kone.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So would you pick? So you think Tchouaméni is better than Declan Rice?
No, why is it Chouameni that you're removing and you're not removing Kone
Okay,
or
Kone,
Kone?
No, we're trying to compare now. Okay, Elliot Anderson, is he better than Chumeni? No, I
No.
don't think so. Because Chumeni is playing at the highest level, right?
Yeah, Chouameni is
Yes,
playing for
yes.
Real
He's in
Madrid.
mid,
Okay, France
he's in
which
midfield.
spot is midfield?
He's in
Okay.
midfield, yeah. You talk of the two players are almost the same if you compare. Okay, I think maybe Chumeni and Declan Rice. Let's
Okay.
be fair.
Chouameni,
Let's
Declan
be
Rice.
fair.
Okay, let's go to the
Yeah,
three.
yeah.
Bakola, Olise, Doué.
Mm, my God.
But
My
honestly
God.
speaking, Bakola, Olise, Doué, those are people that started, but they could
Yeah.
also start a midfield of Dembele,
Oh
right?
my God.
Let's not forget they
Yeah.
can start a midfield of Dembele in place of Due, right?
Mm.
They can bring in Ekitike in place
Oh
of
my God.
Olise. For
Mm.
Bakola, they can bring in
Mm.
they can bring in Rabio.
SSB is saying Saka over Olise.
Nah, come on,
Oh,
Saka over
you
Olise
don't know how
is tough.
you don't know
Man.
how
It's
you don't
arguable.
know
It's
how
arguable,
Olise
but
is.
it's
Olise is
arguable.
really good, really good. Personally, if you ask me to pick, I will pick Olise every day of the week. And
Over
to pick
Saka.
someone, yes, to add to my team. Olise is very dangerous. You can't predict the brother. Saka, I
You
can
can't
predict
predict
what
him.
Saka will do. Saka, you predict him, but the problem is, can you stop him? That's
You can't
Saka.
stop Saka. Saka is fast. That's the problem. He's
You
fast
can
and he's
predict
physical.
him, but can you stop him?
You might
That's
know
the
he's going
problem
to
you
go
have.
left, but you
Stop.
might not be able to. If you try to
Can
stop
you
him, it might
stop
be a
it?
foul. So it's
Yes.
tough.
Olise, the problem is predicting him because he can go left,
Mm.
he can go right, he can shoot from anywhere. But the thing is that Saka can score. Saka scores, maybe
But
Saka scores more goals.
SSB saying Olise joined the French team
Yeah.
because he couldn't start over Saka.
You think so?
That's what SSB said.
Damn. That's an
That's
argument,
what
though.
SSB said. Saka is
Is
younger
Saka
as
younger
well.
than Olise?
Oh, Saka is younger
Younger
than
than
Olise.
Olise?
Let me check. Olise is 23
Wow.
years old though. He's 23. How old is
How
Saka?
old is Saka? Let me see Saka.
Olise is 23. No,
He's
Kone. I don't
24.
think Kone
Saka is
is
older.
Juventus. So
Saka is older. Saka is
SSB. I
older.
don't think Kone plays for the is Manu Kone. I said it's not Juventus. He plays for Roma. The Kone
This
that we're
is
talking
my
about
Kone.
is not the Juventus boy. Is or am I confusing them? But what I'm
What's
saying is
his
he
name?
plays for his name is Manu Kone. Manu Kone. He plays
Manu
for
Kone.
he plays for Roma. He plays for Roma. But anyways, okay, let's say if you
Yeah.
compare the three, because the three that we are seeing here is Bakola, Olise, and
Plays for
Due.
AS Roma. He plays for
He plays
AS
for
Roma.
AS Roma, yeah.
Yeah.
I say I love the Nigeria formation, but I don't think we have the players. We're getting to Nigeria after this, actually. We're getting
I'm
to Nigeria
coming
right
next.
after
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah.
so if you think about the forward line, you have Mbappe,
Yeah.
Olise, Due, Bakola, and Bakola, yeah. So Bakola is the only one that doesn't make it because Bakola's finishing is not good. Due,
Okay. Let's
yes,
argue. Let's
Due.
argue. Let's argue this and say. Um. Let's argue and say Bakula doesn't make it. Right? Does Saka make it in place of him? Yes. It's better.
Of course, yeah.
Is Kane better than Mbappe? No.
Right now, no.
No. Is Due better than Kane? No.
No.
Okay. So you can argue that in that front line, you probably have Ulise, Saka, Kane, and Mbappe.
Yeah.
I don't
Olise,
know. For
Saka,
you to
Kane,
be
and
fair.
Mbappe. No, that's true.
So
That's true.
yeah.
Olise, Saka, Kane, and Mbappe, yeah.
So at the end of the day,
It's
if you
almost
look
like
at it now,
half and half.
they are almost the same.
Yeah, they're almost the same team. It's almost
You
like
see,
half and half.
we just compared them, and they're okay. Apart from the book, they are going to come from the bench
And
because if
we also left
they
out
are
some
bringing
talents
in Dembele,
because
they are
we left
bringing
they
in
are bringing
Dembele.
Dembele. Yeah,
Then Saka
that's
doesn't
saying.
make it. Saka
Yeah.
doesn't make it. In fact, let's even bring in Dembele.
If you
Saka is not
remove
in that.
Due, bring in Dembele, then Saka doesn't make
Saka
that team.
doesn't make it. So you can see,
Unless you drop off Bakola.
I'm
Anyways, you've
bringing
already dropped off
Dembele.
Bakola for you've already dropped off Bakola.
If
If you
you
drop
drop
off
off, if you drop, okay, talk. Says, what did you want to say?
I was saying, like, okay, just to wrap up this conversation, I was saying the four in the attack of
Yeah.
Bakola, Olise, Due, and Mbappe. If you
Mm,
remove Due and you bring in Dembele on that right wing, right,
mm,
and you have Dembele, Olise, Bakola, and Mbappe, it's still two people that will drop off of that
mm,
four for France, and that's
mm,
a spot for Kane. Let's say Kane replaces
mm,
Bakola, Mbappe drops into the left wing. Kane plays as the striker, and then for
mm.
Olise, you can have somebody replace Olise in that 10 position,
So,
and the person that
so
replaces Olise is probably
who will replace Olise?
like Bellingham. If
Saka.
Bellingham is around, like Bellingham,
Okay, yes.
like Bellingham.
Is
Because
Bellingham
Olise
better
played
than
as a
Olise?
10. as a 10. Olise played as a
Is
10,
it
right?
better? Is Bellingham better than Olise?
I think so. As a 10, yeah. I think so.
Okay. If you say,
But off the wings, Olise is versatile, right? Can play as a 10, can play off the wings.
that's
So
why I
it
say it's more
depends.
dangerous. Anyways, two is
Anyway, it
six
depends.
one
The,
two.
the point
So
of this,
it's
the point
split.
of this was just to
It's
say,
split.
the
So
point of
the
this is
team are
just to say,
almost the
like,
same. They're almost
their
the
team
same.
are somewhat the same. There's some,
Yeah,
yeah.
almost the
As
same.
a 10 is awkward
Yeah.
a bit. Yeah, that's why I would go for Bellingham more as a 10 than
Mm.
Olise. Bellingham knows how to hold the
So
ball,
yeah.
knows how to move the ball, can carry the ball. He's strong on. He's
So
pretty
why is
solid
it
on
so
feet as well.
question? So with this now, they are split, but at the same time they have Mbappe, which is
Hmm.
a talent that is higher, more superior, I think.
Yeah,
Right? Than Kane. You have Dembele. Dembele is more superior than Saka.
in
A
recent
bit.
times, yeah,
Yes, so you can say that the French team is just a bit better. But you look at their achievement, it feels like they are a much more better team. So
yeah.
are they managed better, or
They
I don't
manage
get it?
better.
Or it's
They
just
are managed better. They are
so it's
managed
from the
better.
coach.
They don't
Yeah,
they don't thrive on just individual brilliance when you think about the French team
yeah.
compared to like England. Because England under Southgate, it was individual brilliance that really put them over the line in some games. They scrapped for those wins.
Most of the
They'll
games,
come out
most
of games with like
yeah.
they'll come out of games with like 1-0, 2-1. It was a
Kopama
struggle.
saved them several times. Bellingham saved them several
Obama.
times. Kane saved them several times. Saka
There
saved
was
them
even
several.
I remember the
Tony,
Euros. The Euros they even went
Tony
to
saved them.
penalties to get to
Tony. Yeah,
Ivan Tony didn't even get a call up. So yeah, it is what it
yeah.
is. SSB saying Ikebe, let's start from Ikena's comment. Ikena said, I didn't watch the England match. Were they that terrible? Well,
The
to be
match.
honest, based
They
on
were
people's
average.
expectation,
They
yeah.
were average
I guess
actually.
people expected more. So based
Yeah.
on expectation, yeah. Oli says okay, I've read that. Oli says more touchline. When France and England in the past, the
Played
game is
in the
pretty
past.
even. France, yeah. France just know how to win the tough games.
Tough
England loses
games.
those. Yeah. I agree as well. I agree as well. Anyways, let's move on to Nigeria. Let's talk about Nigeria.
For those that watch
I know
the game,
you don't support Nigeria.
please tell us how the game was.
You're hitting on your guys.
I just looked at the score and just hissed and shook my head and looked at the
Nigeria
table.
started with the same expected players. Mwabali in goal, Ola
Oh,
Aino,
mm-hmm,
Frederick,
mm,
Basi,
mm,
Onyemachi, Ndidi,
mm.
Iwobi, Onyeka. I'm surprised Onyeka is.
Onyeka is a
I'm
decent
surprised.
player.
No, no,
Looks
no. I'm just
decent.
surprised Onyeka was playing off the right because I thought Onyeka is more defensive minded and he'll be in the
That's what
midfield
I
more.
was. Yeah, in the midfield. Yeah.
And you Lookman playing as the 10, you have Simon or Simon, and then you
Mm.
have Osimen. Osimen, of course, So the
Who
game,
scored the goal?
the person that
Who
scored the
scored the
goal
goal?
was Aruko Dari. I
Okay.
remember us talking about Aruko Dari at some point. Aruko Dari was a sub for Onyeka. Onyeka came off and Tolu Aruko Dari came on. And then
Mm.
Tolu Aruko, oh yeah, I remember Tolu Aruko Dari actually. That guy is one to watch out for. He just got a
Which one?
transfer to Tolu
Is
Aruko
it the one
Dari.
that transfer from Canada to Canadian club to a European club? Is it
I
the
think he
one?
just got into Crystal Palace, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, guys, I might be wrong. Let me check again. Aruko Dari. I want to be sure he's the same guy.
Okay.
I remember
For those that
this
watch,
guy being
for
linked.
those, AB, for those that watch the game, please let us know.
Sorry, he transfer is in Wolves. He's in Wolves.
Okay.
He just got a transfer to Wolves. He's somebody that his career,
Okay.
like the way he has moved, in his career and stuff, he's just like getting that his spot. I think he just made a transfer. Maybe this window, he just got
Mm.
signed by Wolves. So it's somebody that to really put an eye on. He has been trying to break it, into the Premier League and stuff like that. So he's definitely one to watch.
Okay.
Talent expected Aruko Dari scored. So I don't know. In general, I didn't watch the game. So I cannot really say much about the game. But
Mm.
are we qualifying? Is Nigeria qualifying into the World Cup?
We're playing South Africa
No,
next in their house.
I don't think
In
so.
their
Right
house,
now, on top of the
can
group,
we
South
beat them?
Africa, they're topping the group, followed by
16 points.
they are topping by 16 points,
How
followed
many
by
points do we have? How many points do we
we have
have?
10 points.
Wait, they have 6 points more than us.
They have 6 points more than us.
I
So
think
the
Nigeria
only
was hoping
chance,
that Lesotho will beat South Africa. That's what they were hoping
Why are
for.
we always
They were
hoping that
disappointed.
somebody else would make the
Always
chance?
since when I've known our country, ex country is my ex country anyways. They've always hoped for someone else to win for them.
Say your
So
ex-country. This guy.
yeah.
But anyways, like the first two, I guess the first two qualify from the group, right? The
Mm.
top two qualify from the group.
No,
So
just
Nigeria,
one,
just one person is qualifying.
just one,
Oh,
just one,
number one
brother.
qualifies, then number two goes to playoff. Oh,
Yes, the best four. So the best four of the fours of the people that finish second, they will pick the best four of the
okay,
seconds. Those seconds will now play two semi-final games. They'll pair
okay,
them up. One will play each other two sets of two. Then the
yeah.
winners will play themselves. Then that one person will take that spot. But you don't take that spot yet. Now it's different. Initially, you take that spot. Do you get? But now that one person will now play with runners from Europe, people that are struggling to enter from Europe, from other continents. You come together, then form another one again in March next year. Then they play. Then you just pick one person. I think so. That's how. So
Hmm. Okay.
if you don't qualify top, I don't watch. I
I
don't
don't
support
mind him.
for country football. No, be serious for country football. I don't support Nigeria. I'm done. I've said it.
Is
I
that
said it on this
my
live.
ex country?
Yes,
I don't
in terms
understand
of
you.
football,
Guy, you
in
know
terms
you're
of
still
football,
Nigeria, right?
I don't watch Nigerian football. I stopped because it gave me heartache. I'm done,
But that's why people
brother.
support
My
teams.
health, my health is
That's
in
why people
no,
support teams. Sometimes your
my
team
health
is
is
not
in.
good and your
I'm
team
too
is bad and you have
exhausted.
to just stay through.
Yes, but you support your team hoping that there's how do I say it now?
Exactly. FIFA will deduct points from South Africa soon. They played with an unregistered player. They broke the rules.
Oh,
Yeah. Coded Gem. I was about to say that, but Coded Gem said it. But there's a rumor that came out. I
I
saw
didn't know
online
that.
that yeah, there was
Yeah,
something that came out. I saw online that
3 points
South Africa they
plus
played
three
a game.
goals.
They played a game with I
Yeah,
think is it an Coded Gem? Maybe you might remind me. Is it an unregistered player or some player that was not supposed to be part of the squad? So it might
damn.
happen. It might happen. I don't know. But yeah,
So
so
so you see what
but
we're saying. Now we're depending on
even with
FIFA.
that,
So
yeah.
now first of all, we're depending on Lesotho to beat South Africa. Then FIFA will
Mm.
deduct 3 points. See how we're thinking. Just see
You
that.
cannot, you cannot say that I watched the
Oh,
game. And truth be
okay.
told, we were
Yeah.
shocking. In the
Yeah.
entire
Thank
second
you.
half, our only goal was to defend the one goal.
One.
Really shocking. I don't see how SA won't beat us.
Okay.
Silly.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
man.
That's it.
David said it's
So you
unlikely
guys.
Nigeria qualifies because we started poorly.
So
It's unfortunate we
um,
started with Finidi as our coach. Wow, Finidi.
Finidi George.
Yeah.
I don't know. You see, Kingsley says when I've known Nigeria, that's why I say I can't support Nigeria for football. I can't. The reason why since when I've known Nigeria, we always have
I'm
problem
even
of
trying not to
coaches.
laugh. I'm actually trying not to laugh.
The coaches that have done well for the country,
Yeah.
the NFA ends up fighting with them.
Mm.
Yes, they end up fighting with them. The guy that took us to the last Nations Cup that we finished fourth.
Yeah.
Why didn't you continue with that guy? What was the issue?
Um.
Contract issue. He went Tunisia. Was it Tunisia or one country in North Africa that took him? I think so. I
Oh,
can't remember.
is it our previous coach that took
The
us
one that took us
to
to the Nations Cup.
Afcon final?
Yes. Was it final? Was it final we
What's
went to?
Afcon final now?
Oh, we lost against the
Against Cote
host.
d'Ivoire, yeah,
Ah,
Ivory Coast, yeah.
that's when I stopped watching Nigeria's
I
game. Oh.
remember
From
that.
that
I
day onwards,
remember we had the
I
video
was
on
done.
that. Yeah, we had the video on the match. I remember very well. Yeah, but that one is what it is. You see, Andy is speaking, but England has not won a
Thank
trophy
God,
since 1966.
thank God I don't support the England squad.
So who do you support?
Right?
You don't support any country.
For now, I just support Canada for my peace of mind. I know they are
But
fresh.
Canada too, they don't do anything.
Kingsley,
You might as well support Nigeria.
I know they are fresh, but we have some Niger boys that are in
Yeah, since January.
Canadian
Okay,
squad.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was it. SA fielded a suspended player since January to March 2025.
Oh,
Yeah, FIFA World Cup matches. Yeah. hmm I think that was it. That was actually the thing that happened. I saw it online. You cannot say since I
thank
was born.
Thank
When
you.
someone starts a
Thank
comment with
you.
since I was born, I don't want to read the
Yes.
rest because the
And
rest
now
of it is just going to be
it's
pain.
getting
But
older. It's history. Exactly. Just please
since
read that
I
and
was
give him a bomb.
born,
Give him a bomb
yeah,
after that,
yeah.
please.
Man, he cannot come on this stream to make me laugh, bro. Like, since I was when you start that comment with since I was born, you just know that this is going to be a crazy one. Anyways, let's read this comment. Can I give you let's read your comment? Since I was born, we've been accustomed to using calculator to permutate our chances of qualifying for the World Cup.
Exactly.
Here we are again, hoping
Yes.
Benin and SC drop points. Shocking.
Yes. Yes. And that's why decided I would not. No, AB. Why I'm saying that Canada is fresh is because they have some new guys in the team that are really impressing me. Do you get?
You didn't even read the rest of Amy's comment.
No, I know. So that it is. I'm not ditching Chelsea. Come on, come on.
Don't mind
It's
Andy.
different.
Andy, before you know it, that
No,
Chelsea
I'm
they are
not.
doing bad. You start supporting Liverpool. You start
No,
supporting
no,
Newcastle.
no, 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 no. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm not.
okay,
I'm not.
okay.
I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is,
Yeah,
Nigeria's case is different. Explaining, and it's the same thing Ikena is saying here.
yeah.
It's the reason why decided to stop supporting Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
From our generations that have been supporting my mother, my grandfather, they've all, my grandfather gone, our grandfather gone.
Say my
It's the same
grandfather.
hope he had. Yes, it's the same hope he
Fair
had
enough, fair
using
enough.
calculator, and nothing happened. Nigeria didn't. Our football didn't. Although we did some
Mm,
really good stuff then,
yeah.
but you see, coaches, why can't we? Why can't the country continue with coaches that are showing? The guy that took us to the last Nations Cup, why did you let him go?
But
What was the reason for that?
people were complaining about the style of play.
Style of
Like we
what
got
the
to
heck?
the
What the heck is style
no,
of play?
not necessarily style of play. It's the way in which we played the final, right? We got to the final and it just felt like we didn't come out to play. Even
I
you, I
hope
remember
that
you complained about it too. You remember those
I
guys that
hope no.
complained? I remember
I
very well.
complain. I always complain. I
Yeah.
complain, but I don't feel. I don't feel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel that they should have changed the coach. Do you get what I'm saying? Read the
Yeah.
comment from Kodejem. Gem.
Could
Say the
James
last
last two Super Eagles coach, Peace, Sierras and Finidi missed the World Cup qualifiers for Almighty Nigeria. Say, which hope is Andy talking about? We won 2013 AFCON. We did. We won 2013 AFCON.
So why did we not continue? Who was our coach from 2013?
Sometimes it's like that. Some countries, like, specifically African countries, it's not just about Nigeria. If you look at Ghana, if you look at some of these other
Same.
countries, it
Ghana
doesn't
too
feel
was
like, yeah, it feels like the
just
footballing
washed up
stuff
a
is
bit.
just not
Yeah.
well
No
organized and stuff.
consist. Yeah.
But Nigeria, I feel like Nigeria right now, the problem is
Mm,
just it's not the talent. We have the
mm,
players now, which is good. Like we have some of these guys that are really serious, like Osimhen. You think
mm.
about our squad. Our squad, we have guys, Trust Ekong. We have solid guys that are
We
doing
are
well.
decent guys. Yeah.
We have
And
really
the truth
talented
is,
players. It's just the coach, you know.
why it makes me angry is always during World Cup period we always mess things up. It feels
Even
like
if it's going to
AFCON.
the
We
World
get
Cup.
it right. We get it right for AFCON. Once
Mhm.
it's nation World Cup qualifier, we have issue with. I don't understand.
But AFCON, you're playing your fellow Africans. So if all of you are
Yeah.
bad, then you just figure it out.
Cup qualifier is the same
It's
thing.
the
Why we
same
not playing
thing,
your
but
fellow Africans?
but this one is quite different because guy, look at the
Why?
group. Look at how many people on the group. Look at how many people in the group. What, like 6 people in the group? But it's quite shocking though. It's quite disappointing. South Africa, Benin, Nigeria, Rwanda, Lesotho, Zimbabwe. We cannot leave this group. We can't leave this group. We can't be first
One,
two.
once upon a time, we were a better footballing nation than South Africa. What happened? We
Wow.
always beat South Africa. It's just like Tottenham and Chelsea. We always beat South Africa, no matter
Wow.
how good they were.
Yeah,
Do
Kodesh
you
James
get
said
what
the,
I'm
the
saying?
new coach is really trying. This new coach has 7 points in 3 matches, but
That's
Finidi
decent.
and his predecessor got 3 points from 4 matches.
Oh,
Wow,
that's the
that's what
problem.
messed up everything. That's what messed up
Three
everything.
points.
That's what messed up
Three
everything.
from 3 points from 4 matches.
No, 3 points
That's
from 4
bad.
matches is actually crazy. Three
That's bad.
points from 4 games.
Damn.
That means you must have lost. Wait, you must have lost one.
Won one
You must have
and,
won. Wait, no, no, no.
won
You
one
didn't
and
just
lost
won one and lost everything,
lost three. Yeah,
or you drew three and lost
and
one.
lost one. Oh, that's
There's
bad.
no other way. Wow, that's
It's
really
bad.
crazy.
It's
That's really
bad.
crazy. Wow, 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 wow. Anyways, Nigeria, we'll see what happens if they deduct points from South Africa. If that does not happen, we kind of know what is going to happen. We're not going to qualify.
To play Benin.
Yeah, let me see. I think so.
So that's it. We should win two of them. We have to. I think we still play two of them
Have
or maybe
we
Lesotho.
have to.
Yes, if you want to qualify,
Man.
you beat the two of them. That's the
We
only way.
have to. I mean, we have to. You of course you have to be optimistic that we have to, but at the end of the day, until we play, we will never know, right? We will just never know.
AB is saying, Andy, Nigeria is not going to win the World Cup. Which hope are
We're
you?
never going to win.
No,
We're never
I
going to
know,
win
but
the World Cup.
let us at least qualify. You know my expectation for Nigeria in the World Cup. Should I tell you how low my expectation in general since when I was young? Should I tell you my
Yeah,
expectation?
yeah.
We qualify for World Cup, then we qualify from group stage
Hmm.
to second round. Kingsley, is it too much to expect from your country?
Guy,
That
look
has
at the
always been
African.
my hope.
The
I've
question I have
never,
for you is this:
yeah,
look at the African teams in the
yeah,
World Cup that did well. Look at their
yeah,
team and how they played. Then look at your
they are
team
good.
and how you
I
played.
brought
That
no,
answers your question. There's no need to waste.
no.
Look at Morocco. If we face Morocco
Ah,
today, how
they
will we
were
play?
dead.
Guy, they
Were
will
dead.
finish Morocco. Hmm.
Who kill us? He said,
Morocco, they are serious.
he said, how can we beat
With
SA in
SA
their
in their
home?
home.
How?
How? Not the Super Eagles I
Not,
watched today. Bro, like, where do we
but
want to
it's a
start
must.
from?
It's a must win. Maybe we'll go there and defend for our lives. Then last minute, maybe we should go the Arsenal way. Kingsley, what do you think? The Arsenal way,
Guy,
set
even
pieces.
that would
We
have
go
been
the
really
Arsenal way.
nice.
South Africa will attack. You know South Africa is going to attack you. Do you get? So just defend. If you have one or two set pieces, try to score. Then sit back. What do you think?
We have South Africa to play. We have
Mm-hmm.
Lesotho. We have Benin. We play South Africa away. We play Lesotho away. We play
Oh,
Benin at home.
at home. Benin at home
So
is still doesn't make any difference
Benin at
because
home
they are
is a
beside
border.
us.
It's just a border.
Is that
It's
it
a
doesn't make any difference.
it's a
They're
30
at
minutes, one
home.
hour border to
They're at
Badagry,
home.
and then you're
So
there. So
they're at home.
so the chances of us even having home advantage, we'll see. But
Is nothing.
even though we don't beat South Africa, there's a chance at least we can beat Lesotho and then we can try our best to beat Benin. And then we take
That's 6 points.
that's 6 points. That's if we can
Then
draw
we
South
tie South
Africa.
Africa.
If we can just draw
Draw.
South Africa, at least try not to lose. Try not to lose, right?
Ainsley, we should do an Arsenal thing there. That's what we need now.
Just try
Ateta.
not to. Can we not just be a
Do some
set piece
Ateta
team?
stuff.
Let's just be a set piece team.
For that game, that's the only way. If I was the coach,
Osimhen is
you
tall.
go,
All these guys.
we go
Just set
there, he
piece.
said, please, you all defend for our because if you go there and say you want to do
SSB
some
said
this
was
with
the
the big
standing.
boys,
Standing
or third
current
or
stand
fifth safe,
current
or
standing
third or
we are
fifth,
third on our group. We're third on the
third.
group. So
Okay.
South Africa
Yeah.
first, Benin
Yeah.
second. So South Africa first with 16 points,
16.
Benin
Benin
second
13.
with 11 points,
Oh,
Nigeria
11.
third
Okay.
with 10
10.
points. We are really close to Benin. So it's possible.
So now,
Rwanda fourth with 8, Lesotho
mm,
fifth with 6 points, and Zimbabwe
mm,
sixth with 4. Zimbabwe, they are not going anywhere. So they are done.
basically, so the only way, what I think now, from what you read, the only way we qualify for this World Cup, we have to beat South Africa in their house.
We have to win the rest of the 3 games. We have to
Yes.
win the rest
Yeah.
of the games. We cannot draw any game.
Yes.
You cannot have, in
Can't drop
fact,
any
any
points.
game. You can't
No.
drop.
No.
Beat the rest of the
But the
3.
most important one is the South Africa away. You have to win it. It's a
I mean,
must.
I'm going back to Ikena's comments.
How can you
How?
do an Ateta?
How? After
He
he
said,
said the other day,
what did he say?
don't mind him. He said,
What?
we. You are not saying we. We have to win.
No,
We
no,
have
no.
to win.
They have to. They have to. You see, you've dragged me into this now.
I'm dragging
You
you to
dragged
it.
me into this. I'm
You no
emotional.
way. There is no way. No matter how hard you
You've
run away
dragged
from
me
your
into
country, you will
this.
support them. You will still
You've
end up
dragged me
supporting
into
your
this. I
country,
gave up
bro.
on them in the Nations Cup,
You will support
right?
your country. There's
You
no
dragged me
chance,
back.
bro. No chance.
You
But
and them,
honestly,
you dragged me
guys,
back.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
So
I don't
they
see
have
us.
to win the South African game. If not, It's fine. They sit at home
Exactly.
normally.
Yeah.
Osimhen will watch the World Cup from Turkey or back home. Anyone, he will turn on the TV and watch the World Cup from there.
SSC say just qualify and ask questions later, bro. Like just qualify and ask questions later. Like the major thing for us is I don't care about style of play. Even if it's 1-0,
Brother,
1-0, 1-0, 1-0, we win the rest
he
of the
should go
games.
and this is what he should do now. Pull up
Win.
at Arsenal's videos, the one against Man U. Just keep watching it. When the players come to training, don't do any training. Just sit down. I need you guys to watch this Arsenal game. See how it's done. Yes, because brother, we're not going. If you can't attack this, you saw the team they sent to the Club World Cup.
Yeah, I saw the team.
You saw the team they sent to South Africa. One of the reasons probably with Nigeria is that the
Mhm.
league itself did not improve back home,
Mm. But
right?
Ghana,
So
Ghana, they're not Ghana. I'm curious to see what
even
Ghana
Ghana
are
too.
doing. Ghana,
Ghana
they
too are in trouble, I
so
think so.
far they've won almost all their
Are they top of
all
their
their
group?
games. Oh, they've
Are
won
they top
almost
of
all
their
their
group?
games. They've only drawn one game, but they've won almost all their games. Actually,
That means they are top of their group.
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see what where they are.
Osimhen,
Ghana.
Osimhen got injured today. That's another issue now. Who is going to score? Yeah. Is he the brother that went to that he has a knee problem that we're going to use now, Boniface?
Did you see the video of Boniface when they asked him about his knee?
I saw it.
You saw the video.
They should leave him
What?
alone. Yeah, I saw it.
I'm like, the
Just
brother just
leave him.
signed for
Yeah, he
Bremen.
doesn't yeah, why are you asking him those
You're
kind
like,
of
are you
questions?
100% fit? Are you 100% fit? Like, leave the brother alone. He just signed for
Leave
Bremen.
him. He's
I
a
mean, it's
footballer.
not nice. Emotionally, it's not nice, right? Bagman, what's up? Welcome back to the stream.
Say
Say good evening,
good
boys. It's
evening.
sad, but Eddie's the man for what do you think,
That's
Eddie
it.
Howe as the coach for England?
That's what I'm saying. Eddie Howe would have done a bet to me. That's what I feel.
But
Right?
you feel like
And I know
Eddie Howe in any club or in any team would do better.
I
That's
like
what you
Eddie Howe.
yeah,
Yes. I'm,
of
I'm
course.
biased towards him.
Of course.
I feel like my if you ask me what I think, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Howe in Arsenal could win the Premier League. I know people
Mm.
will shout. Eddie Howe in England might do better than Tuchel. Might, right? So
Actually,
we'll
I'm
see.
I'm going to tell you guys one thing. I think we should be ashamed of ourselves. Ghana,
Why?
Ghana, they are top of their group. Let me tell you, people that are in the group with Ghana.
We or you
You get
don't
the
add
point.
me. Please
You get the
don't
point.
put me into
Ghana,
this
they are top of
thing
their
now.
group with 16 points. But look at the people in the
Yeah.
group. I don't even know if we make it out of this group.
We'll
But anyways,
go. Who are
arguably,
you in the group?
Ghana, Madagascar, Mali, Comoros, Central African Republic, Chad. Those are the people in the group.
That's an easy group now.
Yeah,
Mali
it's
is
an
the
easy
only
group.
tough group.
Mali,
Mali is
I
the
was
only tough.
thinking Mali, Madagascar would be tough games though, but yeah, 16 points. Ghana, I think Ghana qualify. I think they've already qualified at this point. Ghana.
Ghana.
So
Be
yeah,
3 games.
I guess if we're all supporting second countries, the second
Mhm.
African country I'll support is Ghana.
Yeah, probably.
Might as well.
No, I won't support them because
I
of
might
that
as well
jollof rice
support
issue.
Ghana. I might
With
as well support Ghana.
that jollof rice issue, no, I won't support Ghana.
This guy. Say, boys, you know what? I think of Eddie. Say Eddie Howe is classic English football. Andy's closest Newcastle fan. Yeah, Andy's an
Come on,
undercover
come on,
Newcastle fan. If there's
come on, Abe.
anything I've
How
revealed
would
to
you
you
do?
guys on this stream,
Come on, Abe.
Andy is an undercover
Come on.
Newcastle fan. Just
Why?
know the AB, know this, and
Am
that's it.
I another
Don't
cover
question it.
Newcastle fan?
The day
Why?
Chelsea start to
I've been
sleep,
supporting Chelsea for close to 25
oh,
years now.
now
So
you're now
why
you're
would
now
I?
you're coming to say the day
Yes.
Chelsea starts to sleep and they don't play
Listen,
well, this
and
brother
before
will wear a
before I
Newcastle jersey.
before I supported Chelsea, the first club when I started watching football was
Mhm.
Liverpool.
I know we
Right?
all know the
I I
backstory, bro.
I
We know
watched
the
I watched
backstory.
Liverpool for close to 2 years. Then
Mhm.
I think I was done. Then fully I was Chelsea, and I've been
Yeah,
Chelsea
it's almost
so
the
good.
same way. Before I fully started supporting Liverpool, I was watching
You
Chelsea
were
games.
supporting Chelsea.
Not necessarily
So
supporting, but yeah, I used to
you were
watch Chelsea.
supporting Chelsea.
You were trying to impose
Yeah.
me to be a Chelsea fan, but
I
I
wasn't
I
trying
chose
to
my
impose
club,
you.
bro.
Okay, I chose
But
my
yeah,
club
fair
too.
enough, fair enough. Say who has
So
a better squad, Nigeria or Ghana? Let's look
Ghana.
at Ghana. Let's look at Ghana. Let's
You
just
want to
let me just
compare?
see. Let me just see the squad. They have Jordan
Just
Ayew. They have
Kudus.
they
They
have
have
people
Kudus.
though. They
They
have
have a
people.
better
I don't
squad.
know some of
Kudus.
them. I don't know. So of course I know Jordan Ayew, of course.
Mm.
They have Kudus, they have Pate, They have Inaki
Yeah.
Williams. They have Semenyo. Oof.
They're
They
better.
have
They're
guys
better.
though. They have
That
guys. Some of
attack,
the other
that
guys I
attack
don't know.
alone, that attack alone,
Yeah,
the
the
people you
attack.
just mentioned,
They have
is enough
Samed.
to win you games.
Ah
Is
man, they
enough
have
to win you games.
Ibrahim Suleiman. I don't know. I don't know much. Some of
Yeah.
these guys, Ibrahim Suleiman, Yerenchi, Owusu. I don't know these guys. Let me see the guys I know. Salisu. Salisu is good. Mohamed Salisu. I've watched. I've seen clips of that guy. I've also watched some of his games.
Salisu
Yeah,
is good. Yeah.
Mohamed Salisu is
He's
good.
always dribbling.
They have Tariq Lamptey. You know Tariq. I don't know if you
Oh,
know Tariq Lamptey.
I know him.
They have
Brighton.
Tariq Lamptey. They have
Have a
they have
better
some
squad. They
guys.
have a
They have
better
some good
squad.
guys. They have some good guys. But what does it even matter if you look at the squad? At the end of the day, the England squad, the French squad, similar in
Mm,
talents. French squad, they are doing better. Nigeria squad,
mm,
Ghana squad. We too, we have some heavy hitters, but Ghana they are doing better than us. So
yeah.
yeah, are you brothers? Yeah, Jordan, are you still in the team? He's still in the team,
Yeah.
believe it or
They're
not.
still there. They're still pushing it.
He's still in the team. Say Andy, and when are you done with Chelsea? You put to Crystal Palace. and when you are
Nah,
and
I'm
then
not
when you are
Chelsea.
done with Chelsea, you put to Crystal Palace.
No, no,
you
no,
keep
no,
on
no,
moving
no.
team.
But
He
I've
said,
been no,
how
I've been with Chelsea for close to 25 years. So why would I leave?
fair enough. He
Right.
said
So
Bagman says,
yeah.
how far could Semenyo's career go? Semenyo is a player that honestly this summer I thought he
I
was
think he
going to
was
make.
stopped. He was stopped from leaving.
Oh, he
I
was
think so.
stopped.
Low key. That's what I think.
Oh,
Because why would teams not and they gave him a new contract, right? Maybe they've
mm,
promised something. Maybe next year
promise him
now we'll start
something.
another Isaac
Another
problem.
Isaac drama.
You
Semenyo.
promised us, promised me to
Yeah.
go. Hey, we'll start seeing out in the open again.
Yeah, but
I
Semenyo
think
is a
I
guy I
think
think could go far.
he could play in the Man City team. Yes.
Ah,
Yes. Who
that's
is
an
better?
interesting take.
Where does he play? Right wing or left wing?
It's more right wing. It's more on the
Right.
right. Most of them I've seen
Who
him
is
on the
there?
right.
Who is on the right? Bob,
Oscar Bob.
Bob. Who the heck is that? What's Oscar Bob doing for them?
But Pep, I don't trust Pep.
The problem is Pep will destroy Semenyo.
You destroy that brother. I don't trust Pep.
Yeah.
He said he will leave next summer, probably. Probably. I
Yeah.
think he leaves
But
next summer. No,
I don't know. I don't know
Semenyo
what
is a
team
guy
should they
that
go
is
to.
really
What
good.
team should they go to? What team?
Honestly, I can
What
see
team?
Semenyo, believe it or not, I can see Semenyo in Villa.
Liverpool.
I can see him in like an Aston Villa on the
Or
right
what if he
wing.
replaces Salah? He can replace
I
Salah.
would rather Olise. I would rather Olise replace Salah. But
What's the difference between Olise and Semenyo? Why would you pick one over the other? You don't think Semenyo is dangerous?
the reason why I like
Mm,
Semenyo is his
mm.
explosiveness. Semenyo is an
He's
explosive
dangerous
winger. No, he's an
and he can
explosive winger.
score.
He's an explosive
Yeah,
winger. He can finish. That's why I like Semenyo.
yeah.
But if we're going to sign Semenyo as a Salah replacement, it's something that you should have done now. Let him be the Salah understudy. But
Okay.
Olise is the person that I think I would prefer.
Well, it'll be very expensive. Extremely. You're talking of they
We're
bought him for
building a
almost
super
50
team.
million.
We're building a super team. You have
You are ready
Olise,
to bring out
Isaac,
another 100 million.
Olise, Isaac, Cody Gakpo or whoever is there.
Every
He can get us goals. He can get us goals. But you think about Olise. Olise is Premier League proven. Olise did it in the Prem. He went to Bayern, did it in Bayern. He's
He
coming
was
back.
always injured. He was always injured. Yes, he was always injured in the Prem. Half of the time he was on the injury bed. Semenyo is more fit. Yes.
Are you sure? Can you? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what the
Yeah.
guys say. Say we are accustomed to signing players who shine against us when we play
Against
them.
us.
That was how Mane and Chamberlain came to us. Yeah, that's true. That said, Semenyo to Liverpool. Here we go. Okay, that's Semenyo to Liverpool. Here we go, man. Honestly, Semenyo, I can see it.
Yeah.
Even Tottenham, I can see him at the Tottenham too. I can see him at the
Yeah.
Villa, at the
Kudus is
Tottenham.
right wing. They are currently playing Kudus on right wing. I don't know
But
why.
imagine they move Kudus to the left, put Semenyo
Left.
on
I
the
put
right.
Semenyo. Oh
That
my
would be
god.
deadly. Semenyo and Kudus on the same team would be deadly.
But
But
I think
I
I
can see it
prefer
though.
Semenyo for
Liverpool, I can
Liverpool.
see it. I can
I
see the
prefer.
Semenyo at Liverpool. I can see it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Olisetu is a very good addition because Olisetu can play as a 10. Semenyo
It's dangerous.
can play
Olise is
10,
dangerous actually.
but
Now that
Olise
I
can play
think
as
of
a
it.
10.
The
Olise
only
is
issue I
just
have
freaky,
The
shifty,
only
man.
issue,
I like Olise.
the only issue I have with Olise is he's gone to Germany.
Mm-hmm.
He's not as injury prone as he was in England, right? In
Okay.
England, he was very injury prone.
Mm.
Like, do you know the amount of times this guy went on injury?
But the coach we have is a coach that
Yeah,
can manage players well. Can manage players well. But anyways, let's I think Bagman said something. Semenyo or Elanga? Semenyo or Elanga? That's an
Semenyo is
interesting
better.
question. Semenyo
Semenyo
Elanga.
is better.
Elanga is faster in terms of pace, but Semenyo
Mm.
is like I don't know how to explain it. It's explosive. At the right time, he just like he can just
I
like
think
do something really quick.
Semenyo is more intelligent.
Yeah,
That's where I look at it.
I agree.
Semenyo can be on even on the left wing and still be comfortable. He will still score from left wing. I've seen him attack and
Really, I've
score
not
from
heard of
left
this
wing.
guy. If just put me on someone, let me see. He said, Kingsley, your salary replacement should be Facundo. That kid has the mentality. He said that kid has the mentality at 20. He's like Di
Oh,
Maria. I don't know
Facundo
why.
Bonanote.
He's just
Bonanote, the
a
one that from Brighton.
oh
The guy
Bonanote.
came that's what
I
it
only know him as Bonanote. I'm like, what the hell is this Facundo? I'm like,
is.
what the hell is this? Okay,
Yes.
okay, Bonanote. Okay, I'm seeing. Okay, are you sure it's Facundo Bonanote he's talking about? That's what he's talking about. Okay. Says like Di Maria. I don't know why he's just alone at Chelsea. Go watch him. Okay, Bonanote, Bonanote. Okay, okay. I've seen Bonanote, at Brighton. I've seen him play. I like Bonanote. I don't have any complaints. I like Bonanote. Semenyo is quick. You think Semenyo is quicker than Elanga? I don't think so. Elanga is fast.
I think
Elanga
so.
is you think so?
Bagman is saying we should compare Semenyo and Elanga stats last 2 years.
Okay, 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 okay.
Let's do that.
Let's
Let's do
deviate and
that.
let me bring
Yeah.
them up. I'll bring it up. I'll bring
Look,
it up.
why you bring that up? Lucky is saying, say Conor Gallagher, Hurricane, Jude Bellingham, Tuku, decent guy. Mm, yeah, work with game players. I don't know. Yeah, England is a bit weird. I don't know, but I think the
Mhm.
reason Tuku was brought in was to do something to the style of play and win trophies. They forgot that Tuku does not care about style of play. I'll be honest with you. He
Mm.
gives no, I don't know the language. I don't want to use a bad language, but he
Okay,
doesn't care about style of play. Do you
okay.
get?
Let's
And he will
compare
tell,
their.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
going to say let's compare their stats, but I could not find a longer start for 23-24 season. I could only
Wasn't a
find the
player
stats
then.
for.
Wasn't a player then. Just broke out, right?
Oh, really? Elanga?
Just, I don't know. Just
What? Elanga was a
no,
Man U, bro.
he just broke 3 years ago was when he broke out into the Man U squad,
No,
right?
23-24 season. He was not playing football.
Oh, he was in
He said
Nottingham
he was
Forest.
no 23-24 was Elanga was not a Man U. What?
He
Wasn't
was
a
at Man U, but was he
on the
playing?
bench, right? Okay, on the
Yeah,
bench.
was not really playing. Yeah.
But
Compare
okay,
what you have.
24.
Compare what you have.
Anyway, 24-25 season, Elanga scored two goals and he had
All
one
season.
assist.
All season.
Wait, I don't. Maybe this stat is not complete because maybe this is not
This
complete.
check.
This is not showing. This is not showing Elanga's complete stats. I don't think this is
Let
it.
me
Let me
check
find
on
somewhere
my
else.
end.
Let me find something another stat because this cannot be Elanga's what he has done
Yeah,
so far. Okay, 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 okay,
brother.
okay. I pulled up
Are you
his.
seeing it?
I think I found another stat of him. You guys just
I'm
give me
seeing
one.
I'm seeing I'm seeing 3 goals. Oh no, no, sorry.
Three
My
goals.
bad.
Wait, so Elanga has not done much. Wow.
I'm seeing no, 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 6. I'm seeing 6 and 12 assists. That's what
Six
I'm
goals
seeing.
and 12 assists. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So Semenyo in 23-24 season, he
No,
scored.
24-25 is what I'm talking about.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, let me
Semenyo,
use
Semenyo
20.
in 24-25, he scored
Yeah,
11 goals in the league. He had
yeah,
five assists in the league. But in
yeah.
all competitions, in
Mm,
49 games played, he scored
mm.
13 goals and he had 6 assists. That's
So I
Semenyo,
mean, okay,
right?
so Elanga last year
Mm-hmm.
for Premier, okay, everything was Premier League, 6 goals and 11 assists in Premier League. Then
So
that's a lot of
six
assists.
goals,
A
11 assists.
lot. That's a lot.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot, and it's probably for that their
Six
striker.
goals, 11 assists,
There's
11
their
goals,
for this
13 goals, 6 assists, 11 goals, 5 assists. So it's like Semenyo is more of a finisher.
19. Yes, and
Semenyo is more of an inside
Elanga is a
forward.
provider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Semenyo is more of an
Elanga is a
inside
provider.
forward, and then
Yeah.
Elanga is more of like just a pure winger.
What
If you
of
think about
23-24? 23-24.
23-24, Semenyo
It's the
scored
same.
eight goals, 2 assists
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
the league. In total, 9 goals, 2 assists in all competitions. What
Wow.
did
Elanga has 5 goals, 9 assists in the Premier League.
oh,
That's not bad. Nine assists.
oh, Elanga
That's
is
not bad.
actually crazy. Yeah, Bagman said 23
Elanga,
24. Elanga 5 goals, 9 assists. That's
yeah,
crazy. 24
that's good.
25, 6 goals, 11 assists.
He's a
Yeah,
provider.
that
I
guy
think
is a
he's a
provider though.
provider. Yeah.
Yeah, Semenyo is more of an inside forward than
Yeah.
a winger.
Semenyo is,
Looking,
yeah,
yeah, Elanga is more touchline. I
yeah.
agree with SSB. You're looking for Elanga
Mm.
more to provide assists and score
20,
when
yeah,
necessary.
20
And
assists over 2 seasons is
I feel like
very good.
Elanga is
So
faster
if
than
you,
Semenyo in terms
yeah,
of pace, though.
if
That
you
I
have
feel
a
like
good
Elanga is
striker,
faster.
and another thing, you need to have a striker to finish the goals. Imagine he had a Jackson
Okay,
in Nottingham Forest. All those
yeah,
assists is wiped out for 2 years. Half of it is gone.
fair
Yes,
enough. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's a good comparison. Anyways, let's get into the next one. Let's talk about Ronaldo, Portugal, and then we wrap up stream. So Ronaldo, Ronaldo's Portugal. They scored 5 goals today. Ronaldo 2 goals, and then you know Joao Felix,
The brother
the
needs to
Chelsea
retire.
reject, scored 2 goals as well, and Cancelo scored a goal. So 5 goals. What is to come with this Portugal team? Do you think these guys now are like maybe this is Ronaldo's World Cup here to win? This is World Cup to win now.
So who did they
Portugal, they
play? Good
played.
question.
That's a great question. Armenia. They played Armenia.
Armenia.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Portugal played Armenia. And Ronaldo. Let me check the lineup. So Portugal team. They started with,
Mm.
of course, Costa in goal, Diaz, Ruben Diaz, Cancelo. Cancelo had a really high rating in the game. He did
Good
super
game. He
well.
had a good game. Mm.
Inacio, Nuno Mendes, as we expect, Vitinha in the midfield, Neves in the midfield too. Um, what's his name? Neto on the wings.
Mm.
Fernandez, Felix, C. Ronaldo. So they have a decent team. When you look at the
I
Portuguese team, you talk about people that have good teams.
mm.
They have a very good team. They have a very good team. This same Portugal team, they have, if I'm not mistaken, they have Leao. This is a Portugal
Mm.
team that has Leao, right? They have on their bench, they have Ruben Neves on their bench. They have Bernardo Silva on the bench. Bernardo Silva didn't come on. They have Renato Vega on the bench. They have Jose Sa as backup keeper. They have
Mm.
Polinia. They have uh,
That's a good
what's his
squad.
name? Tavares. They have
That's a good squad. That's a good squad.
Gonzalo Ramos. They have
Mm.
people. They have people. This is a team that also has Leao too. I don't know if Leao was called up. I think they didn't call up Leao. But this is a
Maybe
team
he
that
was injured.
maybe
Maybe he
he's
was
injured. I
injured.
don't know. But
Yeah.
this is a team that they are definitely want to watch out for. If you think about people that are going into World Cup 26, you think about teams to
Mm.
look at. Of course, you talk about Spain, you talk about Portugal, you talk about
Yeah. Yeah.
France. These are teams
Yeah.
that we are seeing them perform. Of course, you also have to add England into that conversation because there's the
Which England?
expectation
The one we watch.
based on the expectation now that is surrounding England. You have to add
No,
them
that
into that.
the thing is, one thing I will beat my chest on. I'll say it continuously.
Mm,
Thomas Tuchel is a competition manager.
mm,
He knows that. See, he doesn't. I know people are talking now. Oh,
mhm,
it's disaster. He can't wait to enter that competition. He's a competition manager. He knows how to win competitions. Do you get?
mhm.
That's his specialty. He knows.
Yeah.
To me, Thomas Tuchel, worst case scenario, this World Cup quarterfinals. The World Cup is terrible for him.
Mhm.
Quarters, but he will get to the quarters. I'm sure of that. Maybe same,
Yeah.
right?
Lucky
But
saying as oh, I
yeah,
was going to say Lucky's comment. Lucky saying as British fan, rather see Thomas Tuchel talking to less players: Gallagher, Rashford, Morgan Rogers, Kobe Mino, Cole Palmer, Rich James. I think that's the players. I think Lucky means like these are the players you rather see him get. Um,
okay.
but say remember the Nations League is CR7 a liability in big games? What if you make Bruno captain and bench CR7? But CR7 scored today. He scored a very good goal today, though. He scored a good
CR7
goal
is
from
their captain, right?
yeah, he's their captain. He scored a good. I think so. I think so. I think he's their
He's their
captain.
captain.
He
He's
scored
their
he
captain.
scored a good goal from outside the box. he also
Very good.
scored a tap in. He also scored a
Yeah.
tap in. That was crossed in. He scored a tap in from, I think it was from Neto or so,
Yeah.
or either
From
Neto or
Neto
Cancelo.
assist. Yeah.
Neto assist. Okay, so CR7, I don't know if he's a liability, but as a nine, playing him as a striker is not. I don't think he's a liability, but it definitely is limited, like what SSB is saying. But I
There's
don't see
no
CR7 being that much of a liability.
we CR7. There's no press.
Mm.
That initial, because he's a 40-year-old man. What do you
He's old.
expect him to do?
He's old.
Right? Like
Yeah.
that initial press when they have the ball, is there the probability of teams being able to play out to them? Do they switch Ronaldo to the left and let Pedro Neto do the press? Because
Nah.
Pedro Neto can do the press for you. He's fast.
But I don't
Just
think
that
Ronaldo
initial
should
press.
go off to the left and be on the left wing. Is that what you mean?
No, 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 that's not what I'm saying. I say
Okay, okay,
for
okay.
the when the team is about to play out of the back, for that
Mm-hmm.
initial setup to make sure they stay in their half and you win the ball,
Oh, okay, okay,
let
okay.
Pedro Neto be the one to
Lead the
do that
press.
press,
Okay, okay.
lead the press, let Ronaldo be on this side. He lead the press. There's a mistake made. Ronaldo can get into the picture then he can score.
Okay, okay. I see what you're
He knows
saying.
how to
Yeah,
finish, right? But if it's
yeah.
Ronaldo doing the press, there's a
Mm-hmm.
high probability that when you play a very brilliant team, like what SSB said, teams
Mm-hmm.
are really good. Let's say you are playing Portugal, Spain. Those
Mm,
guys are fast. They played out of the press, right? You want to
mm,
keep them in their half, make them make mistake as long as possible. But I don't think C Ronaldo will be the best for that initial press. It has to be someone else. Do you
mm,
get? So if they can, I don't know, but it's just me thinking. If they switch Pedro Neto just for the press, then they can switch back during the game when they have it right. But most
okay.
times Ronaldo
I-
wants to be in the box. He wants the ball.
Yeah, he wants the
But we
ball and
see.
everything. Yeah, we'll see
And
what
the thing is
happens.
that we should not forget something. With Ronaldo, he won the Nations League, right?
Yeah,
I
they
think he
did.
won.
Yeah,
When there's a determination from him to achieve something, he will work times three of what
he's
he's
hardworking.
worked.
He's
That even if his
hardworking.
body is failing him,
He will still put
his
in
body
effort.
is his body is failing him. He will work that body like a 30-year-old Ronaldo. He
Mm-hmm.
will do his best.
He will
He
put
will
in
fight
effort.
because he wants to win World Cup.
He
He
does,
wants to win it.
of
And
course.
I think him being in that dressing room
Mm-hmm.
is a good morale for them.
It is. I
Whether
was
it
about
starts
to say my take was
right.
I don't think Ronaldo
Yeah.
should start every game. I don't think
Yeah.
Ronaldo might be able to start every game. I think some
Yeah.
games he might just have to humble himself and come off the bench and see if he can
Yeah.
make an impact off the bench. Some games he might
Yeah.
start to know that hey, I only have 70 minutes. I'm coming off. I only have 60 minutes. However many minutes the coach wants to give him. But I think
Mm.
we should remove that expectation that Ronaldo is the main man. But we should also have that
Yeah.
expectation that Ronaldo in the team could fuel the team mentally to
Mm.
do more.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
in general, Ronaldo is not necessarily a liability, but he could be if they are looking to rely on him. They can't rely on him. The
Mm.
team cannot be built around him. But he's a
Mm.
very good addition to the team, coming off the bench, also playing some games, coming off early. So I think it could work.
Mm.
Ikena is saying Ronaldo is indeed a legend. His
Yeah.
performance doesn't show one who is 40 years of age, which is
Yeah.
true. Like I watched it and I was like, wow, Ronaldo is really
Yes.
doing that.
Yes.
Did you guys see his super bomb shots? Like man can still go for another 4 years. Yeah, look at another 4 years. I don't know. Again, another 4 years. I think I beg to differ in that one, but I
That's when
agree
we'll
with
be having prime of all this Estavo and all these guys.
yeah,
So he can't
another
be
4 years. I don't know if the brother has the
no,
pace and
no,
the skill,
no, no, no.
but I will say this: I agree with every other thing that Ikena said. Prior to the another 4 years,
The legend actually.
be him being a legend, him being his age and still doing what he's doing, you have to give it
Mm.
to him. Even if people can come up and give Messi so much props, you need to give
Yeah.
Ronaldo so much props. He's a very good example for some of the younger professional players to see what
Mm.
hard work looks like, to see what
Mm.
being disciplined looks like, to see what staying fit looks like.
And you,
It's actually
and you
not
know
easy.
and you know what will get the best out of Ronaldo if Messi goes to the World Cup. To get the best out of Ronaldo. Messi scores in his game. Ronaldo too want to score. You know
Mm,
how the brother is.
yeah,
Argentina is in the second round. We have to be in the second round. If he takes
yeah,
him breaking his leg, I don't know the competition between those two. I
yeah.
don't know.
It's tough. I'm
It's
lucky
just
saying Ronaldo is a great player, but no press. Yeah, he doesn't press. 7 or 9, still He still has a brilliant career, of course. Yeah, he still
Yeah,
has had a brilliant career. Yeah, we'll see. Portugal has a couple guys who don't press. CR7 Leal, Felix. Yeah, you're right
that's
too.
true.
CR7
That's
as a
true.
bench player works. Not every game. You cannot
Yeah.
have the expectation, especially going into the World Cup. You can't go into that World Cup and expect Ronaldo to play every game. I don't see it working. Some games he starts, some games he doesn't.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't. Yeah.
understand? The most important thing is for the team to proceed and win
Mm.
this next, honestly, World Cup 26. Maybe I support Portugal. If Messi won his World Cup, let Ronaldo win his World Cup.
Win his ball. Ah, that would be balanced.
It should be fair, right? It should be fair because
Oh
everybody's
my
saying
God.
because people said since Messi won the World Cup, the GOAT
He's
conversation
better
is done.
player. He's done.
Messi is the GOAT. There's no other conversation. But if
Oh, then
Ronaldo wins
Ronaldo
World
should
Cup
win
with
his own.
Portugal, then what does that conversation turn into? I feel like
Oh
it's a
my
good thing
God.
for him to win that World Cup.
That
And
puts all of
then,
us in trouble again. We start this argument all over again.
yeah, because I feel like this might be his last World Cup. I think this is his last one. Ronaldo. I think this is
No,
Ronaldo's last World Cup. I don't see Ronaldo doing any other thing
no,
after
he
this.
can't. No, no, it's his last one.
That's why that
He's
next 4 years,
certainly
I was like, I can't agree with that next 4 years. I think this brother has like 3 years left in him. He has like 3 years
three
left.
or two or one.
Well, till he gets to his 1,000 goals. I don't know how far he is away from that 1,000 goals. Once he
Oh,
touches
he
it,
wants to get
I
1,000.
want to score 1,000 goals. Yeah.
Okay,
Once
okay.
he touches it, I think, yeah, 44 years old next world. Come on, brother. 44
No,
years
it's
old.
almost 50.
Leave the football.
Uh, Leave the football before the football leaves you, brother. Before the football leaves you, they will have to give
Bro,
him a walking stick or put him
bro.
on
At
crutches.
that point, your
No,
body
no, no,
doesn't take it.
please.
See, the amount
No,
of
no, no.
damage, if they
The
tackle him,
football, the football will
imagine
have left
playing competitive football
even
at
next year.
44. If he gets tackled, like a bad tackle,
Massage.
like,
You need massage
wow,
therapy
that
for
would take
1
you
week.
out. That would take you
Yeah.
out. Wow. Crazy stuff. But
So we have full
anyways,
set of white hair in the next World Cup. Ah, days.
man. But yeah, what
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 are
are your
your
final
final?
thoughts? Okay, you go first. You go first.
I think for England, we 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 examined their team, right? They
Yeah.
were no good today. But
Mhm.
that said, I know fans, everybody's disappointed because we expected more, we expected a better style of play, we expected something different from Tuchel, right? Because we had
Mhm.
so much criticism about Gareth Southgate. He wasn't bold, he was cowardly. There's so many things that were said about him. The brother had
Mhm.
even a mental health issue. Decided to pack his bag and leave. I'm just
Wow.
saying, but I think
Yeah.
so. With all the media talk around, it was too much,
Yeah.
right? But Tuchel does not care. That's one thing we should wait. He doesn't care about style of play. The only thing he cares about is the 3 points. He doesn't even care about how many goals you score.
Mhm.
If you score four, you score two, is still. I know everybody cares you should be beating Andorra properly. four
Mm.
zero, 5-0, 6-0, as you've done before, right? That said, he has a couple of key guys that are injured.
Mm.
Jude is not there. In fact, four first team players are not there. Jude Bellingham is not there. Saka is not there. Cowell is not there. Kopama is not there. That's four. Four people that walk into this team. It makes a difference, right? So we see what happens with Ronaldo. Anything can happen with them, with Portugal. They have
Yeah.
the players to go far. It
Yeah.
depends on the coach,
Mhm.
right? How far the coach would go. But we see Nigeria, we've talked about them. They need to beat South Africa. Good luck. That's all I'll say.
Anyways, it was an interesting, run of games when you watch, like, if you watch some of the games, but
Mhm.
I have to highlight Cristiano's goal and Cristiano's performance. I think I was really surprised, like,
Yeah.
with what I saw today from Cristiano. There's more to come from
Mhm.
him, but I'll still stand on
Yeah.
it. I don't see him being the major player or the key player. I see the team trying to band together and do it for him. But right
Hmm.
now, if you can't give the top performances like he did today, step aside and let
Mm.
somebody else take over
Do it for
and
you.
just be
Yeah.
part of the team, support the team. Because the most important thing is for the team to win the World Cup, right? It's not for you to have an individual brilliance or individual performance and win something. So that's what I'll say
Yeah.
to that. But I agree with every single thing that you've already said too, as well. Shout out to SSB, Lucky, Coded Gem, AB, Magnifico, Bagman came, and who else? Who else?
Ikena, Ikena,
Ikena,
Dorcas.
Dorcas, AB. Did I mention AB? AB. Every single person that came, guys, 4:30 p.m. CST. That's our new time
Calling,
that we are
calling,
streaming.
calling,
Yeah,
calling
that's our
show.
new time that we are streaming. So you guys don't forget 4:30 p.m. CST. My difficult said that's the time he goes to take a shower. So I don't know how we're gonna do this. But 4:30 p.m. CST, guys. 4:30 p.m. CST, that's the time
Do
we
you
are
want to
streaming.
talk about the calling?
Yeah, I know. I know. 4:30 p.m. CST is when we're streaming. If you've not done so, please subscribe to our channel. We're on the way to 3K. Do so before you leave. We are bringing in a call in segment into the show where you guys can call in and give your thoughts too as well. But we're still working behind the scenes to see how that would work. That would possibly be a weekend show or something, maybe one of our shows. We're still thinking about it. But guys, let us know what you think, right, about the calling show. But it's something we're definitely going to do. But you guys, thank you guys so much for coming today. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, 4:30 p.m. You guys enjoy the rest of your night, day, wherever you're streaming from. Peace.
Peace. Bye.